This is our current party. Since I don't really have an easy way to play it on the overlay, we'll just quickly go over it. We have Jiminy, the Bug Song Pokemon. Nothing particularly otherwise out of the ordinary. We have Lotad, the Grass Vibe Pokemon. Nothing really out of the ordinary there either for a Lotad. We have Cottonelle, the Fluffy Pokemon. It has Puff Up, which is a new move that's puffy or fluffy type, and otherwise just lowers attack, so it's not a big deal. We have Finn, the Fire Magic type Pokemon, Finn the Fennekin, which does have Eldritch Blast, which is a magic move here, and it Scratch Sharp move in this. And last we have Love's Pie, the Pida, Boring Flying type. Only notable thing here is that Leer is an ugly type move here. Oh no, we have one more. We have Robin the Marill, Water Gender type. Nothing otherwise notable. Fabulous party. You did a bit of oopsie yesterday. What was your oopsie? So, yeah, let's make our way 2 steps into the grass and get in a battle. It's a Kricketot. We're not too worried. We're a higher level Kricketot. This is just bug resist bug. That's not even a Pokemon too many types question. But that's just a Pokemon question. Bug, it does not resist bug. I don't know why I'm checking. What else am I going to do? Bide? It's a struggle bug. Though it might do Bide. And if so, we might want to... Okay, we're fine. On a cup of slightly strong coffee, used a French press, never used before. Long story short, I have a thermos of very strong espresso. Well, I hope it's not too bad for you. I don't know much about all that. I don't drink coffee because I have a caffeine sensitivity and can't have caffeine. And I've never had espresso. You can only drink a little at a time. Fair. So if this would give you a heart attack, then probably. Just from the voice. I know that's disarming voice, but just from your voice. Disarming voice is a move, right? Isn't it just later gen, so they didn't have the character limit? Oh, wait. I forgot you evolved this early. It's our first evolution. I mean, we know it's turned into Kricketune, but what is... Is Kricketune still bug vibe type? We got the whoop. So happy for that. Fury Cutter. So Disarming Voice is a song type move. I want to verify that Disarming Voice, does that exist? Is that a Pokemon move? Sounds... Yeah, that's a Pokemon move. It's just, it was a fairy type move introduced in Gen 6. So yeah, it was before, or it was after the character limit, so that's why they had to abbreviate it like that. They changed it to song type though, it's not fairy type anymore. Of course we have Fury Cutter. Can we? No, we can't see your stat. I mean, I'm not really going to use... I'm not going to use Bide. Bide is a risky move in a Nuzlocke. Because either it doesn't do enough to be worth using and you're just letting yourself take damage, or you just let yourself get killed. And I don't want Bide. Yeah. Hey there, nerd. Yeah, it's fairy. I just looked it up anyway, so... Because I was sure I remembered Disarming Voice, but I never remembered it being smushed like that. I don't know why we had Jiminy at the front. Cottonelle, you need XP. We don't have any other berries that matter, right? Oh, we have some orange berries. Give one to you, and give one to you. And I just realized Robin actually needs the most experience. So Robin, you're going up front. I also have it checked. Jiminy, did you have any sort of type changes? No. So otherwise you got Disarming Voice, which is good. You have a stab song move. Wait, what are your physical attack? That's what I thought. So Disarming Voice isn't going to be amazing. Neither is Struggle. Struggle Bug is a special move. Also, I just noticed this confirms they have the special physical split from Gen 4 onward introduced in this. But yeah, the Hennessy Fury Cutter is probably going to be better than Struggle Bug because of the better attack power. I'm not sure. That can lower special attack though. Disarming Voice it's a nice thing. You can't miss. So if we face anything that using like sand attack or something, we can Disarming Voice. Crap. Does Cottonelle have a grass move? Does have Absorb. And I think we beat a Meryl with a grass move, so I don't think Gender resists grass, so that's too risky to keep out. Fluffy, I think we determined Fluffy was weak to Sharp. Do you have Sharp? No, you don't have Sharp. Finn. We could just... I think it's also weak to Fire, so... I don't like that, but you're half our level, so you're probably not a risk. Yeah, there we go. Fluffy being weak to Sharp would make sense. I think it was weak to Sharp, but I'm not sure. But it doesn't matter, we had Fire there too. Okay, come on. I'm still not taking chances with you guys because you have Absorb and I don't want to lose Robin. Crazy thing about all these types is I don't know how to effectively have coverage with my team. It's hard for me to know if there's any type that's just gonna body my team. Oh yeah, Howl's an Angie type. Honestly, I'd rather boost our attack than lower their defense. Feel old, you've been looking into taking vitamins? I take vitamins. That's not an old thing. That is you may be deficient in vitamins, and kids can also be deficient in vitamins. Heck, not to dox myself, but I live in a part of the world where everybody really should be taking vitamin D supplements because we don't get enough sun. I don't know who that was, but good job, bot. I'm assuming you did something good. Okay. So... Oh, frick, it's a double battle. Double battles scare me. We want our strongest stuff in a double battle. Yeah, okay. What do you got in this? At least the fact that the random means that won't necessarily... Oh, Clink's in this. don't know what Clink would be in terms of type. Or Diglett. Diglett scares me, because it probably still has a ground attack. But I know we can take out Clink this turn. Let's see if whatever Diglett is, if it's... Ooh, wait, that hits everything. Yeah, Disarming Voice. Get some knowledge out of this. Okay. Elder check, duh. Okay, well we don't get to see Clink. Yeah. But I could check Diglett. I kind of wish checking only showed their... I mean, I guess I don't have to look at the first thing. I don't have to look at the moves if I don't want to, but... So it's a Prime Steel Guise type. I don't know what any of that means other than steel. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the Clink that fainted. Interesting. So it had Vice Grip and Charge. A crab type move, but I mean, Clink already could learn Vice Grip, so... Oops. And you're a Smash type. Like, Smash Bros? Like, what do you mean by Smash type? What does that mean? You're not ground, though. And you don't have a ground attack, so we're actually very safe, I think. Is Smash weak to Eldritch Blast? Or weak to Magic? Well, isn't weak to Song? Smash. I don't think it's that kind, but I guess it might be. I don't know with this. Robin, we still need you to get XP. Also, give me these. Give me the berries. It'd be kind of cool if they did too many types mods for other entries of Pokemon too. Also, just having a custom region would be cool, but that's a lot more work, I know. Actually is that way. I don't spoil anything for me, Inheritance. Okay, Sentra, you were Fluffy something. Fluffy normal. In terms of moves, Sharp, Fluffy. We're Water Gender. I don't know. I don't see why Water or Gender would be weak to Sharp. We're Fluffy. I think we're safe. Let's just go for a Water Gun. I don't know. I guess Fluffy's weak to water also. I don't know why, but it's not the normal that we're strong against, so... Trying to learn Bubble. Which is basically water gun, but slightly better. Even has more PP than water gun. That's weird. Dunsparce. I don't know what you would be. Is that thing on your tail sharp? Boring silly. Does silly do something special? Where is the special type interactions? No, not other than silly can't be confused. Oh, interesting. Boring type raises special defense on turns where it fails to attack. That's really interesting. Not that your special defense is that amazing. ball type. Roll kind of worries me a little. I don't know. Super effective. Are we? Or probably super effective against boring. Boring's like weak to so many things. I don't think it's. Spite. Well, that's kind of annoying. Defense curl. Okay, well we're using special attacks, that's fine. But you've yet to actually do any of your damaging attacks, so I'm still a little worried. And you outspeed us, so... Oh, but you missed the rollout. Cool. Lovely. What a boring ability. Weasel. Weasel. Well, I'm going to assume it still has a water attack. Now, come on. See if it still has a water type. I think we got an encounter for this route. Okay, it's still weak to grass, but wow, that did not do much. Can we, growth. Oh, well, that would be annoying if that hits. I'm glad that's not hitting. I'm not gonna take a more chance. I'm just gonna do it. Water's... You're not doing anything, dude. I'm not using fire moves against you. I might as well just do 2 more absorbers. No point in growth again. So close, though. Okay. I also didn't check what type it was. I should have. I'm sorry. Level 8. Leech Seed. Eventually I'll remember to start checking their types. Lower growth already was kind of being nice. I'll get rid of Puff Up. I mean, it does lower attack harshly, I think, or sharply, or whatever. I'll still do it. Okay. I'm gonna put some candies. I need some sugar. Okay, so what route are we on? There's a map. We don't have a map. That's not what I want to do. I feel like we got Robin on this. Oh, you could relearn old moves. Interesting. That's useful. Never mind, in case it's a self-imposed limitation, do not check that. That's not self-imposed because otherwise I might accidentally cheat. Where did it say we got? We got... I'm not trying to check you. I'm trying to check... 104. So the question is, are we in Route 104? Does this say? Yeah, okay, it was here. Okay, so... Now, as always, I don't remember what NPCs give items, so... Time to talk to people. Premier Ball, that is... Aight. Okay, not to know of those. Okay. Pikachu to Pikachu. I think it's supposed to be still pronounced Pikachu, but I would say that's Pikachu. How's our balls? 7 balls. Plus a few premier balls. I think 2 premier balls. There's no potions. A couple more antidotes just in case. How much did I heal? 60. Just in case. Age plenty. Yeah, I'm not as worried about paralysis. Free? Oh, lets me get 1. Is it infinite? It must be infinite. That is weird. Repel. For an emergency. Is that a key item then? Yeah, it's a key item. Interesting. I also forgot we could have, by our rules, leveled up Robin at least 1 level to Infinite Candy, but now we're not far enough behind to warrant that. Cutter. HM01. It's a sharp type. I just want to check the details of the hack, see if we have, if like HMs are still permanent. Because HM items, it said that were added in. It doesn't say. Yeah, it says that there are HM items, but I don't know where to get it, so... Doesn't even matter yet, we can't use out of battle yet. It is a sharp type move though, if you want some like coverage, I guess. Okay, what's in here? It's Poke School. Come back. I talked to you. I talked to you. Quick Claw. Actually, who's my slowest Pokemon? It is you, Robin. Granted, you are... Actually, how much lower are you than the second lowest? You're level 9. You're level 9. It's possible you're lower just because you're lower level, but we'll give you a Quick Claw anyways. In Love's Pie, you can have an Oran Berry. Cool. Okay, well, is she really Rock-type Pokemon? I don't know if their teams are changed, or the typing specialty has changed. Okay, I did that. What are you? Hey, welcome, Dirt Data. Yeah, we haven't, we got to Rustboro, but it hasn't been anything to note. No deaths, no new Pokemon. Oh, we did have a Pokemon evolve. We had our Kricketot evolve. Funny word or phrase? What is funny? Both song and rock type? I mean, she's not song associated, but he wants the words. Why is that plural? Is it multiple words? Roxanne? Yeah, because it's rock type. Marnie. I mean... Okay, that wasn't funny. Maybe it does, Dark Data. Trainer ID? I don't know why. Does it give anything useful inheritance? Trainer ID is 58241. If it's just wallpapers, I don't care. I was going to say that if you're thinking of gym leaders that are music associated. Gen 5 has Roxy, the poison type gym leader that's also like plays electric guitar. Okay. You mean stinky type? No, poison type exists in this shady. Poison type and stinky type are two different things. If I give him a Ralts, I could get Anorith. I don't have a Ralts. I don't know if I'd want to trade a Ralts for an Anorith. Our Maldo or whatever is not as good as Gardevoir. Stinky's so much better, but Stinky's different. I'm not. She wouldn't use Stinky type. It doesn't fit her personality. So far, we only even know of one Stinky type. Okay, we can get a couple more encounters. What, I'm not doing the gym yet. I'm just curious. Can it be done off the bat? It can. Well, yeah. I'd assume that Skuntank is Stinky. I meant to only know of one line that's Stinky type. There's others I can guess might be Stinky, like Coughing might be Stinky, but also just might be Poison. Okay, so we have an encounter here, but we have no way to get the encounter. I think we have to surf to get to any grass. And surfing already might just yield an encounter, but we don't have surf. What told me useful information? This person? No. The gym guy? Oh. Was it not vanilla text? Yeah, how's it going? Let's turn like the champion. This is all rock and ancient type Pokemon. Ancient type is durable, but it can't stand monkey type and sharp type moves. It's not going to tell us about rock. We know kind of about rock, at least from the interaction of the original typings. We don't have any monkey type moves. We do have sharp moves. So sharp moves will be useful on ancient Pokemon. With sharp, Finn has sharp move. I think that's it. Yeah, Finn is the only one we have with sharp move. But I'd be very scared to have Finn out there, because if there's a rock attack, then like our signature move usually, Rock Tomb, that'd be bad. I'm not sure if it's worth it to do that. Why click on Meryl again? I can. It only has water and normal moves. Tackle, Bubble, Tail Whip, Water Sport. What we're doing back. Relearn? What about relearn? I don't know what you're getting. Oh yeah, no, yeah, we before you got to stream, we found that feature. But, well, that's probably Monkey type. And Angie. It's probably Monkey Angie. Do I think water or gender is weak to monkey or Angie? These are weird sentences I have to speak with this game. Let's just bubble. Ooga Booga. Is that a monkey move or an... That's probably a monkey move, right? One of them is weak to water. Okay, the question is, do we risk a crit? We might have done super effective to Meryl with Sharp. Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit! Oh god, that was scary. Okay. Get out of here, Mankey. I probably shouldn't have risked it like that, but we got a level out of it. Do I wanna... Yeah, I wanna switch in Cotton out. More word of caution if they had Scratch. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like all they had was Ooga Booga because that's all they were doing. And I did recently watch a video about how trainer AI works in Gens 1 through 3. Granted, they could have changed it, but I doubt they changed trainer AI in this. And I was fairly certain if it had a sharp move, it probably would have favored that. Wanda laughing will knock a bespoke individual based on what you say. If it's just wallpaper, I don't care, but thank you, Inheritance. Actually, no, that is hilarious. I gotta tell her that. That is hilarious. You are right. Just for the sake of comedy. I assume case... Oh, wait, frick. BB. HG. So tell your daughter. Oh, she's laughing. I mean, you did just like sound like you were having a seizure, so not that that's funny either. I don't know why she's laughing at that, but yeah, thank you for the wallpaper. Feel like Johnny Bravo made this game? Why? Do the monkey? He says monkey, he doesn't say monkey. We actually have an encounter here. You know, we might naturally find it while we're walking through the grass, but just remember we have the encounter. Listen, Inheritance, if I just, like, turned to you at a random point in time, no context, and just made that sound, I feel like you would laugh. Bugcatcher Jose. Oh god, okay. Well, it's not ground dark. Probably not. We're fluffy. I guess there's a chance he has Scratch, but like when you get down to it, there's a chance almost anything has Scratch. Question how you physically made that noise. Demon possession, obviously. Let's. Oh wait, we don't need to guess. Bad ground. Bad is different than dark, which, sure. Let me actually look what you have. Bite and rage. I don't think Fluffy's. I think we've seen Fluffy get hit by Angie type before and not take extra damage. Bite, I guess I'm not sure. It is ground type though, so let's absorb. Unless bad resists ground. No, bad doesn't care. That's fine. Actually, I probably should have growth because I'm gonna raise the rage now anyways. Or not, because it did bite. Drain his lifeblood. Do bad ground Pokemon have blood? Easy. Impidimp. That's a nightmare and a half. Dark Gamer Uno Reverse. So, I've already seen Uno Reverse is a special type in this where it doesn't have weaknesses or resistances. What it does is it reverses type effectiveness of everything else against it. So anything that a Dark Gamer would resist, it will be weak to. Anything it would be weak to, it resists. But I don't know any of that. I don't know what Gamer even is. Oh, Fake Out's a sus move. Interesting. You can only do that once at least. Flatter. What's the confused? Wait, Flatter's a furry type? Excuse me? Okay, so this is a nightmare that I have to deal with. I don't know. What do Dark Gamers love? I don't know. Gamers. Okay, I think I've already, of the little I've known from this round heck before, I think I remember hearing that gamers are weak to grass type. But that's reversed, so it's going to resist grass type. Dark normally is weak to fairy, but it's reversed, so it's probably going to resist fairy. I think Cottonelle is just not a good Pokemon to have out here. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Oh. You know somebody else in chat. I take it. But welcome. And thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. So Dark Gamer. You know, okay. So here's the big deal. The big deal is I'm more worried about what it can do. And in terms of damaging moves, it has a sus type move and a bite type move. Not a bite type, wow. I mean, that could be a type at this point, but it has dark type move. A sus move and a dark move. Normally, I would think of this as Fire Psychic, which is weak to dark. There's no reason for me to assume Magic is weak to dark. And this is our highest level Pokemon. But it's type dark. What does dark usually resist? Nothing here that I know of. I think we're just gonna go send Finn out and pray. We're gonna send Finn out and pray. Dark usually resists ghost. Do we even have a ghost move? Oh, frick. Well, that was a crit. That was a crit. That is not how much damage it normally would do. It was not super effective either. Do we have anything that does ghost? Yeah, we have Astonish. Astonish is so weak. Okay, Lex. Yeah, I'll see you on Sunday in D&D. Looking forward to it. And thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I appreciate any bit of support is meaningful. I look forward to playing with you on Sunday. Sorry, I just have so much going on, so it took me a moment to respond. Here's the gamers in the same game. Yeah. Hey there, Soen. Welcome. Yeah. Dark souls need light. Okay, so we know even if this thing crits, it does 16 damage. Finn can survive a hit. Unless it's weak to sus type. We're gonna try Eldritch Blast. I don't know. I have no idea. That did normal damage. We're fine. This doesn't... Yeah, this doesn't miss. It's under accuracy. That's not good. That's really not good. Don't hit ourselves in confusion. Don't hit ourselves in confusion. Ooh! Would it Elden Ring? Fingers. Oh, finger. Okay, well, that was somehow a very terrifying battle. I didn't know anything to do there. I want to go back and heal, even though we just healed, because Finn is in bad shape. And if Finn dies, I do want to try to see if there's hidden items in these spots. If Finn dies, then we are in a bad place. And first, we have our encounter here, Badoo. Okay. Grass poison baby type. So it just adds baby onto its normal typing. I need to weaken it a little. That didn't do anything, really. In fact, you're gonna heal most of that up. How much does our absorb do against it? Hit baby. I do want to capture it, but I'm going to try to weaken it a little, and this is not going to do really well for weakening it. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to leech seed it because our DPS is really bad. Well, I'm dumb. I am so dumb. Grass is immune to leech seed. Why did I... That's a vanilla mechanic. Oh my gosh. Can it survive a gust? No, I'm just throwing a ball. We're gonna throw a ball and see what happens. I was hoping because it's a baby, it's just not good at... Like... I feel like if you, like, tried to, like... There's no way to say this. That doesn't sound messed up. So I'm just, you know what? We're gonna try to weaken it a different way. What do you have? Not anything that's really gonna help much. I could just do Gust. I don't... We're a level higher? 2 levels higher. I'm worried Gust will just, like, one-shot it, though. We have to worry about grass attacks. I could do Jiminy. Too many times prevent element can't. Listen, I have every battle has a tinge of stress in it for me because every single Pokemon has something new in terms of typing, and I can't keep track of it all. Okay, we're gonna Struggle Bug and see how much that does. So use Lotad. Lotad it. You know what? We didn't want a Bidoof. Why would we want to have to babysit a Pokemon? I don't think Lotad would have. I think Lotad would have the same problem that we are already having with barely being able to hurt it. You wanted one? I mean, sure. Roserade's great, but we don't know when we'll get the item to evolve Roselia, and Roselia isn't that great until it evolves to Roserade. So I probably wouldn't even have put it in my party. I probably would have kept, in terms of grass Pokemon, here B, maybe? I don't know. It would have probably went in the box. It's okay. Fine, it sucks a little, but like, we can't literally get every Pokemon encounter. Sometimes we have to lose. For some reason, I thought Poison resists Bug, and so I thought it balanced out. I also was like, it's a base 40 move. Does Poison not resist Bug? Poison does resist Bug. So Baby must be weak to Bug. Because it would have... I just checked. Poison resists Bug. Grass is weak to Bug. That would have balanced out to normal damage. It being bait... So I was right in my assumption that it would not... That at those two types, it would do normal damage. I didn't account that Baby is weak to Bug. They do have really low BS totals. I mean, Inheritance, but that's a spider. This thing wasn't a spider. Also, you're exaggerating. I'd bring, like, a nuclear missile to handle a spider. Not a flamethrower. Like, a flamethrower... You might miss. Spiders are small. You need something that really has a big AoE. You called it Bouquet. Well, if we find another one, it will be Bouquet. But meanwhile, we gotta deal with this Dream-type Pokemon. No, so this is Dream-type? Okay. Eerie Echo. Oops. I wanted to click to see what Eerie Echo does. Okay. Fluffy. I don't see how Dream and Fluffy would have any sort of special interaction. Let's start with a Leech Seed. Rip Bouquet. Yeah, Rip Bouquet. I can't realistically catch every single encounter. There's got to be some that I screw up, just statistically. We've gotten every encounter before then correctly. Okay, Fairy is strong against Dream. But of course our Fairy Wind is disabled, so that doesn't help. But Leech Seed is doing work. Yeah, let's absorb. How much does Grass do good against Dream? it does normal damage, which is like nothing. Like nothing. Okay, cool. In that case, I'm just gonna growth and hope that Fairy Wind becomes enabled again soon. Or just let it faint from Leech Seed, whatever comes first. Disabled no more. Okay. Get out of here. But yeah, my miscalculation was not realizing that baby was going to be weak against bug. Whoop. Well, not just rubbing it in her face. So I'm not gonna cheat though. I'm not gonna cheat and pretend that the other one didn't happen. I did make a mistake. Out of curiosity, since this thing's not really a risk to us, let's see if this would have been a valid way to weaken it. Astonish? Astonish is super effective. So yeah, good to know. Ghost is strong, it's baby. That would have worked. We are poisoned. That sucks. The reason I didn't use Mirror B is I was like, okay, grass and water will do next to nothing, just like when I was trying to grass and fairy attacks. Because grass and water would be resisted. And ghost is just weak. Have you seen me brother Bouquet? He said he'd bring me a flower. Poison for your baby murder sins. I mean, I just murdered another one. The babies need to stop attacking me. Bag. I should probably actually use an antidote. For some reason in my mind, I'm like, well, antidotes cost money and those are free, but antidotes are less flexible Petra berries. So, okay. I'm gonna talk to one of these because I don't want to do a double battle. Johnson? A Dreepy, that's in this game? Wow, that's a Gen 8. Gun Ghost Baby. This gun type? Ghost, Bug, Normal, and Dark attacks, which are all offensive. It is a baby type, at least. I feel like everything would be weak to guns. Like, what's not weak to guns? It's also not a dragon anymore, at least. But Ghost Baby. Well, Baby's weak to, like, everything we established. Would Fluffy be weak to guns? Wait, we don't have the gun attack to worry about. Fluffy... I don't think we've seen Fluffy be weak to any of those types. Astonish should be ×4 effective. Unless guns are... I'm afraid to switch in because I don't know... Oops. We're Vibe type. I don't know how Vibes fare against Dark, against Ghost. I'm gonna first start with Leech Seed. I want to feel it out. Oh yeah, you have Infestation. Oh wait, we're not grass though. Okay, Fluffy resists Bug. Okay, how does Absorb deal with this mess of types? We're super effective. I kind of want to just spam Absorb. We'll keep our health up. I mean, Dark Data... I think that Nuzlocks are more interesting content for watching Pokemon than just a vanilla run. Like me as a viewer, when I'm viewing Pokemon content, I don't find it super interesting to watch somebody do a vanilla run, even blind. Because there's no real risk, you can't lose anything. At most, you might lose a battle. And that's why I tend to do Nuzlocke on stream. I was originally going to keep the type chart open because I didn't think I would be able to know their types. Knowing their types, I at least can deduce things. It's certainly a challenge, but I don't think it's unreasonable because we get to know their movesets. Which that's more knowledge than we ever have had in a Nuzlocke. We just have to figure out what's weak to what. And like if we have like some more failures, party wipes that end up being early on, then sure, I'll just do a regular playthrough. But so far we've gotten almost to the first gym. Gen X newest feature. Gen 10. What is it, Nuzlocke? They're never gonna do an actual Nuzlocke feature. They don't want to associate permadeath with Pokemon. Warm Hug. Shares a comforting hug to paralyze the foe. Oh, look at their moves. Oh, looking at the movesets. God, I hope not. Pokemon's already become pretty dang easy. And they already kind of baby players a bit by letting you see what moves are super effective and not very effective before you even use them. For a long-term player like me, I mean, I guess it's me being like, old man yells at Cloud. Like, yeah, back in my day, we had to memorize all that, and so I have most of the type chart memorized. Not all of it. Resistances are where I kind of falter a bit. But, like, I feel it doesn't hurt players to have a little to have to learn and keep track of. Yeah, you agree, yeah. I know the game's for kids, but the games have always been for kids. I never remember a time where me or any other kids have been like, Pokemon is such a hard series. So, there's not really much at risk. I think they should make it so we can't see what's super effective again, but they're not going to go backwards in something like that. So yeah, I don't want to know the movesets. It's for kids and for kids. I mean, kids are smart. People don't give kids enough credit. Kids play much more complicated games than you would think. They're not playing like Dora the Explorer unless they're like 5. And even at that point, I think like 5, 6, 7-year-olds probably can still grasp Pokemon. And like the only issue is they can't read. So they're not going to read the text. But like, you can kind of play through a lot of Pokemon games just clicking stuff. You'll lose now and then. But Twitch Plays Pokemon already proved you don't essentially need, outside of some of maybe a few of the puzzles in the game, you don't need. You can beat the game on practically pure randomness. Effie knows the type chart much better than I ever will. Yeah, the type charts, like I said, the only thing I falter a bit with is I don't quite know all of the resistances off the top of my head. I know every weakness and every immunity. But then, like, some things I'm just like, well, I know steel resists a crap ton of stuff, and there's a few things I'm not sure whether it resists. Same with, I know dragon resists most elemental types of damage, but like, and then there's some I know ice resists either nothing or just ice, because ice sucks. But there's some grayer areas. Anyways, warm hug. Just paralyzes. 80% paralysis. That's actually pretty bad. Like, paralysis is good, but it's a 4 out of 5 chance to even hit. Growth is served us good a few times for both Absorb and Fairy Wind. Absorb gives us a grass attack and a healing. Fairy Wind gives us that isn't grass. Leech Seed's already being good. Worm Hug, I'm sorry, I know you're a new attack, but like, I don't think Worm Hug is going to be that great for you. Bonsly, well, that's probably Baby. Maybe Still Rock. Robin. It's a way to paralyze electric, maybe. I don't think... In modern Pokemon, electric types can't be paralyzed, period. I don't know when they implemented that. I know in Gen 1, electric type paralyzing moves could not paralyze. But I think with Body Slam, is it Body Slam or Slam that calls it? I think Body Slam could paralyze an electric move. But that was an oversight based on the programming. Because the way it was set up then also made it so it couldn't paralyze normal moves. That was a programming thing. I don't think electric types can be paralyzed. Period. Type magic always forget is how fire and fairy interact. Oh, fire resists fairy attacks, but fairy is not weak to fire. Fairy I know pretty well because I was introduced a single typing that gen, so I kind of just learned down the line how fairies work, and a lot of it seemed pretty logical to me. So yeah, it's the way I remember it is I almost think fairy is weak to fire, but then I remember no, fairy's only weak to steel and poison, but fire's still bad against fairy, and it's because fairies resist fire type damage. No. Fire resists fairy damage. Fairy's bad against fire. Sorry, I have it backwards. Yeah. Fire resists fairy type damage. Don't use a fairy attack against the fire Pokemon. Anyways. You are not a rock type. You are a sus type. A sus baby type. Low kick? Jeez. See how heavy you are? No. Flail is an ugly attack. Copycat's a sus attack. Fake Tears can't actually damage us. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna bubble it and find out. Super effective. Okay, cool. 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 Low kick doesn't do much. What I'm a little worried about is, I mean, we're probably gonna win now, but I was kind of worried about Flail, but I think this is KO right here. We're still in pretty decent shape. Okay, listen, loves pie. We need to get you up at some point. Oops. What do you have, sir? One Pokemon. Scraggy. I was gonna try to guess it, but I don't know. Dance, Zoomer, Fight. You only have a normal type damaging moves, that's fine. Dance, Zoomer, Fight. Why Dance? Why Zoomer? Because you're wearing baggy clothes? That doesn't seem... Do Zoomers wear baggy clothes? I don't think... I don't know why you're Zoomer type. I don't know why you're Dance type. You are Fight type, though. And so assuming the other two don't do anything weird, flying should be good. I cringe at some of these type assignments. Listen, I just cringe at Scraggy. Scraggy... I don't like Scraggy's design. I'm sorry. Baggy clothes, urban style, breakdancer inspiration. What? Do breakdancers wear baggy clothes? That seems awful for breakdancing. You'd like trip all over your clothes. I don't think I've ever seen a breakdancer wearing baggy clothes. And I also don't see that thing as breakdancing. But okay. We'll rock you hard, you say, and then don't send out rock types. Wishy-washy, okay. We already saw, is this like baby water or something? Water, little water. Little water. I don't know what little's weak to. What do you have in terms of attacks? Just a water attack. We're fine. Well, boring's weak to like everything. I think boring's actually weak to water, but let's... Yeah, boring's weak to water. Scraggy surgery while in first playthrough black. Get soft spot for... That's fair. I just personally don't really like the shed skin as baggy pants kind of like concept. The more a Pokemon is humanized, the more awkward I feel about it. I don't have an issue with humanoid shaped Pokemon. Like Gardevoir, that's fine. Machamp, I actually don't love Machamp. Machoke, no, Machamp's fine. It has 4 arms. It kind of... Like, humanoid shape, Mewtwo's cool. I don't have an issue with humanoid shaped. It's when you start giving it human traits, like baggy clothes, that I feel a little uncomfortable with. Trying to think of other Pokemon, like, because there are other Pokemon that I don't really like, because they're a little too human shit. Sock and Throw. I don't really like Sock and Throw because of their geese. They, like, are the geese attached to them? Can they take the geese off? That is... You know, it's really clothes. Clothes on Pokemon, on humanoid Pokemon, is just a weird concept to me that makes me uncomfortable. The Galar starters. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Rillaboom, but I don't think it's because of the humanoid thing. Same with Cinderace. And I actually like Inteleon. I think it's too slender to feel humanoid. Or to feel humanish. I'll say, Gen 7, Incineroar. Incineroar is kind of that for me. And I think it's the belt. I think it's literally just, I don't like when a Pokemon has a thing that looks like clothes. Remoraid. You are fish. I don't know what that means for me. You're weak to water though, so I won't keep you out. Robin, probably doesn't have a good attack for it. You're also weak to water. Here be. Isn't the belt on fire though? It is on fire. Shady, you can wear a belt on fire. I don't advise it, but you could wear a belt that's on fire. It's still clothes. It's just clothes that are on fire. The anthropomorphize too much for like, yeah, that's kind of it. Again, humanoid shaped Pokemon don't bother me. It's when it starts to feel like this is a person I'm trapping in a ball and forcing to fight that it feels a little uncomfortable to me. It's the same with I don't like Pokemon that talk or communicate with human language. It's fine if it's in the anime. I have a separation there. But Calyrex, I think is his name. I felt so weird capturing Calyrex. I will never use a Calyrex. And not just because it's legendary. It just made me so uncomfortable that it was talking to me, and then I captured it in a ball and put it in the computer. Gone to the Digimon realm. Yeah, Digimon you don't store in a ball. I also didn't look what this thing is. Prime Gun. Oh, it is gun shaped. Prime though? I still don't know what Prime means. Lock on is gun type, but that doesn't really matter. Autogun of Horrifying. Prime Gun weak to Ghost. This is man, that's Calyrex. The one goat Pokemon Red. Yeah, that's Calyrex. Ogerpon, I think, is my limit. Because Ogerpon's so adorable that I can't dislike it. But I think part of the reason that once I got Ogerpon, it stayed on my team was because I did not feel comfortable boxing it. We're going kind of just all about dressing up your Pokemon. It's about putting accessory. You're not putting pants on your Pokemon. You're putting like ribbons on them and stuff. Yeah, Ogerpon at least was cute, and so I kind of let it slide, but I didn't want to put it in my computer. Trying to think of other ones that communicate with language, but there's not many. Kung Fu Pokemon Gen 8 DLC. It doesn't use any language, and it's not really wearing clothes. It's humanoid, but that doesn't bother me. Urshifu, yeah. Honestly, it just feels like a kind of a similar idea to the Pancham line, Pancham and Pangoro, which don't really bother me. Okay, well, we can't go through the cut thing yet. Oh, look at those mystery base or whatever. Secret base spots. Man, takes me back. Conkeldurr is a little. Just a little. And it's because it's carrying that big beam thing. Try for a capture like killing it this time. Listen! Treading on thin ice. Those not. Conkeldurr I don't really like because I feel like the Timber line is just discount Machop line. Also, there's a Whismur. Cool. What Whismur? What are you weak to? Your song. What do you have? Normal move and a song move. I don't think song's weak to water. The thing is, this thing's probably going... Okay, that was a crit. Even if I get another crit, we're fine. The thing's probably going in the PC because we already have Jiminy for a song Pokemon, but I'd like to have something in the PC as backup. And I do have a weird soft spot for Exploud. Exploud is just so goofy. Hey, Conkeldur's because weird veins. Yeah, the veins aren't great either. But I think it's mainly Machoke that has weird veins, and I kind of just accept it. Like, okay, phew. What are we giving Whismer's name? Dark Data, you didn't get your name for the other thing, so do you have any opinion? Gen 5 trying to be reprised Gen 1. Yeah, that's my... I've grown to really be fond of Gen 5. When Gen 5 came out, I was kind of critical of it, but I've grown to really like Gen 5 in a lot of ways. But my thing I'm still critical about is most of the decks felt like it was just, okay, let's not use any older Pokemon, but let's reuse concepts of all those Pokemon to fill the same niches. And that kind of felt redundant. There is some great Gen 5 designs. Helen? Okay. There's some great Gen 5 designs that I do love. One of probably my favorite grass Pokemon aside from the Chikorita line is, no, actually not my favorite. Gen 9 added a lot of grass types, but still. Okay, my favorite Steel type. No, my second favorite Steel type, I'm sorry. One of my favorite Pokemon is Gen 5. And it is Ferrothorn. But it also isn't like a concept of an older Pokemon. I don't want to fight something right now. I want to go heal. Sorry, I'm suddenly really focused because I'm trying to remember how much damage this thing did. Sorry. Let me just get Finn out there. I think we're fine then. But yeah, Ferrothorn I think is very brilliant. It's modeled after, or at least based on, one of my favorite fruits in concept. I've never had the fruit, I just like the idea of the fruit, and that is the durian. Because it is, as I've seen it described before, the most passive-aggressive fruit. It's the fruit with like the highest mortality rate in the world, where it'll just fall on people's heads. Rarely, but it has fallen on people and can... Between the size, the weight, and the spikes, it can kill you. And I think it's a great concept for a Pokemon, and the Pokemon's just as passive-aggressive because it waits on ceilings and tries to fall on people just because it's a jerk. But yeah, there are some winners in the Gen 5 decks, but a lot of the decks feel superfluous, especially early game. And that is one of my biggest complaints of Gen 5. I like the idea, though, of all... I'm trying to be careful. I like the idea of using all new Pokemon. And I wish they would do that again, but they have to be very careful if they do that because it's hard to break out of the need for all the basic staples that Pokemon has. Obviously, we'll get a early game rodent, an early game bird, and an early game bug no matter what, even if they don't use all new Pokemon. But, like... I think at this point what would be interesting is if they do a generation where the entire dex is new regional forms of Pokemon. Like, they have new Pokemon too, but any returning Pokemon are just regional forms. That would be actually really cool to me. Sock and Throw need additional factor, not just making discount Hitmonlee Hitmonchan. Yeah. I mean, at least they look kind of like Muppets. Fence Girl. I honestly never use Water Sport. Any Pokemon that can learn it is usually Water type. And so I'm not worried about fire moves. Why are you getting multiple attacks? Roll out. Ball move. Let's get rid of Towel. Oh, you don't like regional forms? Regional forms are one of my favorite things they added into Pokemon. It makes the world feel more cohesive because that's kind of how wildlife works IRL. It's weird to have two different sides of the world have the same animals. That would mean they're invasive somewhere. Which, of course, Pokemon has invasive species, but it's more realistic to have variations on the animals that are different in each area. Like, I was very disappointed that Gen 9 didn't have a regional Meowth, because I was hoping they would just keep doing that, because cats exist all over the world at this point in all different shapes and sizes. And I thought Meowth was a perfect Pokemon to use, because we already Gen 7 and 8 both had regional Meowths. I thought they were just going to keep doing that. I was looking forward to other types of typings for Meowths. But I love regional forms. But I understand if not everybody likes. Like, the idea is not execution, often they're playing better. That's fair. I mean, there is the fact that, like, a good example would be Farfetch'd, because we got a regional Farfetch'd, and Surfetch'd evolves from that, means that Cantonian Farfetch'd, I actually don't think it's Cantonian, I don't think it's native to Kanto, but original Farfetch'd is stuck being awful, while we got Surfetch'd, which is great. And you can't even have the thing where Farfetch'd is fixed by being able to have a, what's the item? Can't think of it. The item that's unevolved Pokemon. Eviolite. You can't even give it an Eviolite. And I get that. I totally get that. I really wish we got the Stunky. Man, I would have loved to get the Stunky more than the... No, I can't catch it! I didn't mean to throw that. If we catch it, we're releasing it. No! Okay, phew. I've hit the wrong button, sorry. I meant to hit L, and I hit R. Fainting damages the foe. That is scary. And it has a Stinky. I really wish I got that. I'm running from this because I'm kind of afraid of the aftermath. Does open world get a tough time finishing them? That's part of the reason I don't like open world. I did finish Gen 9, but I had to, I was not willing to search the overworld to complete the deck, so I just transferred in Pokemon from Pokebank to fill in gaps. But yeah, it does suck about that, like, Cantonian Farfetch'd or whatever has to just still suck. But that's a different example, I kind of feel, because that's adding an evolution on. If I prefer when it's just change types or move around base stats and then change move pool. And I think there are good regional forms that do that well enough. I would love Grass Flying Evo for Cantonian Farm. Yeah, that'd be cool. Incorporate the leak directly into it somehow. That being said, Surfetched was one of my Gen 8 favorites. And even though I played Shield and Surfetched was a sword exclusive, I had somebody, I believe it was Shady, who's in the chat, trade me a Galarian Farfetch'd early on in the game so I could have it on my team through the whole playthrough, or I'll let through most of the playthrough. So I could, yeah, I thought it was from you. Yeah, that Surfetch'd was in my team for the rest of the game. I love Surfetch'd design. It is really cool, but it does stink that Farfetch'd kind of remains or regular Cantonian Farfetch'd remains not good. So yeah, but that's a giving evolutions to the regional forms issue. They kind of did that also with Obstagoon. And yeah, that's a direct example where that line is just so much cooler and better than the original Linoon line. But that's also an issue. It's a normal type Pokemon already, so it's hard to iterate it without improving on it. Nonetheless, one of the most disappointing things with Gen 9 for me was there was like 2 regional forms. As far as no, 3. We had the Tauros regional forms. We had or maybe it was just 2. We had that, and we had Wooper. Either way, I was disappointed about how little we had there. And instead we got Paradox Pokemon, which overall, while some are kind of cool, I don't like it as a concept nearly as much. Hammer may be able to smash it. I thought there was a guy in here. That would be good. This is how it looks later on. I guess they just removed this little thing. Use HMs, you coward. No, it wouldn't be good for marketing new designs. Love a game where they had no Pokemon to play around with all the mon they already have. Yeah, I mean, for one, yeah, the marketing thing. Pokemon gets a majority of its ridiculous amount of money from, I don't know what this is all about then. Gets a majority of their ridiculous... Oh, I thought they appear for some reason. They get a majority... Also, I thought that was a dead-end cave until... Or at this point in the story, though. Like, that didn't have the Rock Smash boulders. I keep interrupting myself. This is Angie. I don't think Angie's a problem. They get a majority of the ridiculous sum of money from merchandise, and you need new designs for that. But I also think a majority of the fan base would actually kind of riot if they released a new game with just existing mons. Already, just Legend Arceus, I know a lot of people wanted more new designs than they introduced, and that was not even quite... That wasn't like a new generation. So, I think overall there'd be too much backlash. Heck, people have been upset by the two Switch remakes, the Let's Go games and the Gen 4 remakes, because they don't have any Pokemon from later in the decks. And so they're not even happy with remakes with just older Pokemon. You never encountered any of that response? Oh, I've seen it a lot online. Oh yeah, you have Aftermath. I don't want to deal with Aftermath. Now you have high crit rate. I am getting nervous. Let me go. You have Aftermath, right? You have Stench. Okay, fine. Stinky, you're weak to water, right? You're stinky. I'm gonna wash you. You're not gonna be stinky anymore. Do you only have focus energy? What are you doing? Ow. Critical hit. Okay, time to gym, I guess. I am really nervous about this gym. So I'm still not comfortable using Finn for the sharp type attack because I'm worried about rock Pokemon. I'm gonna keep Robin in the lead for the water moves. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna save state because we haven't done any of that. We haven't done any save states tonight yet. I'm gonna save state another spot because the save state didn't properly like load earlier. Okay, Geodude. What are you? You're a boring, ugly rock. Wow. Rude. You just have a normal attack. Well, I think we already found ugly was weak to water. And rock's weak to water, obviously. Boring, I think, is weak to water also. I think that's actually maybe a triple weakness. I've not seen anything called a modern type dragon. We just know that ancient is weak to sharp and it's unnecessarily harsh. It's meant to be, I mean, it's a silly mod. It's meant to be silly. So yeah, it's gonna be a little harsh. Yeah, it's weak to sharp and what was the other? Monkey. I have no idea why ancient is weak to monkey. Bonsly, cool, cool. Wait, you're not even a rock type. You're a sus baby. But I think babies are weak to like almost anything. Copycat? Okay, go ahead and do bubble. Hit down DK, corrupting those Aztec temples. Is that a DK64 reference? Geodude. We're actually going to give Mirror B a chance to get some XP. Like, I'd really love it if we could get a Ludicolo. I have a soft spot for Ludicolo. Okay, switch Robin with Mirror B. The rock type Pokemon moved room to Rampage. Do you have rock types? Anorith. That's gonna be ancient, isn't that? Yeah, this isn't even a rock type, dude. Sharp ancient bug. Normal water. Okay, well, let's see. Is Ancient also weak to water? He intended, I wish he did. I mean, that's the only example of Aztec ruins in DK Dragon. Because I almost said that there's no Aztecs in the areas that DK's been to, but clearly there's Aztec ruins on Donkey Kong Isle. Because Angry Aztecs. Well, I don't know. I don't know how the worlds work actually in DK64. Okay, so that didn't do anything. Is Ancient weak to Ghost? Because like, holy crap! Get you out! Oh yeah, Grass is weak to Sharp. That was almost a bad situation. I think I want to switch to Finn, but what are we? Sharp and water. Nope, that'd be bad. We'd be weak to water. Sharp. You're weak to Sharp. Okay, that was a crit. Some voice. Song was weak to one of those. Rockruff. It's gotta still be a rock type. You check if they had any good moves from evolving? I had to delete move. Like, it told me what moves they got as they evolved. Rock Friend. Oh, it's the friend. Normal and dark. I think we're not weak to normal or dark. Let's leech seed it. Okay. That should be pretty good. Yeah. Oh, that was a crit. That's actually not great damage, but that's enough. Meant from relearn, sometimes you don't learn new moves, but no new old moves. I could check. I don't know if they put that much work into that with this mod. I can check though. I can't imagine anything stronger than the moves it has though. Also, it evolves level 10, so there's not many levels for it to have old moves. Yeah, just Bide, which I already had. Which Bide is awful. We'll lead with Cottonelle. I'm gonna go heal. We're gonna lead with Cottonelle. I want to feel it out first. I'm really worried. This is our first gym. Yeah, no, I understand Dark Data. I did indeed not even consider it. But considering it learned both a new song move and a new bug move when it evolved, I figured it was probably... I didn't figure, but I would have still thought that it wouldn't have anything better from those 10 levels, from not the 9 levels below it. Yo, Roxanne, you don't need to turn off the red light. I'm just gonna absorb. We're just gonna absorb. I could look at its moves, I guess, but we just fought a Geodude a little while ago, and it's an ugly... Ow. Ow. Boring ugly rock. That does a lot of damage from Rock Team. Jeez. It is level 12, yeah. Okay, we probably need to switch out or we're gonna lose Cottonelle to this Rock Tomb now. Well, not Jiminy or Finn. Robin. This might be a tough battle not to lose anybody. Okay, we're gonna heal a little. I don't like all these speed drops. Okay, defense curl's fine. That's like the best thing you can do. Cool, cool. Lily. Okay. I'm gonna use Finn. This is probably not a rock type, it's probably an ancient type. My worry is it probably might have Rock Tomb. But it's gonna have probably a grass move, which is gonna be dangerous to Robin. This is scary. It's probably gonna be like level 14 also. Oh, it's level 12. Okay. Ancient Grass Sus. It does have Rock Tomb. Fossilize. Interesting. What is this speed? 11. I think we got outspeeded at least. The question is, do we go for the grass weakness with Ember or the ancient weakness with Scratch? I think we have stab with Ember. Let's do Ember. Okay. We just need to survive. Although we're gonna get a speed drop. That was half our health. Do we have an Oranberry on? I think we have... No, we don't have an Oranberry. Crap. Crap. $21. So we were 10 ahead of it. Unless it... I'm looking up how speed... I've never looked this up before. Pokemon... Stat down... amount. Stage multipliers. What is the modification? How much is it? There it is. 2/3. So we should still be fast enough to outspeed. God, I knew if we screwed this up, we'd lose Finn. We should still be fast enough to outspeed. No, actually, no, that's great. That's great. We can still finish you off. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, that was scary. Ball toy. Oh, yeah, we're not done. That's going to be another ancient Pokemon. You're pretty slow, aren't you? Oh, God. You're weak to rock. You're weak to rock. You're weak to rock. I'm assuming it's still gonna have Rock Tomb, because that's their signature move. Special defense. Defense isn't great. We're not stab, no, but that's still a lot of damage. This thing we fought didn't have stab, and it still did half of Finn's health. I guess we're risking you, Robin. Please, don't. It's level 15, holy crap. Ancient Psychic. Does a Rock Tomb. And Fossilize and Rapid Spin. Just need you to survive a hit. Just don't die. Don't die, Robin. Okay, okay, so that's 10 damage. That is doable. You can buy more potions if we need to. That it has stab on. Okay, 11 damage for that. We're gonna bubble. Rollout would be very risky to lock into that. Okay, Quick Claw took effect. That did like nothing. Cool. Oh my god. That's kind of a waste, but it fully heals us. I can't believe I'm trying to wall this with a Meryl, but that's what I'm at. If I can get my defense high enough that it can't really do anything but chip at my health, then I might be able to like safely roll out. I don't think the speed drop will help enough, Dark Data, because if I just switch into something, I'm gonna still get hit by something. My current thinking is I'm just trying to get my defense through the roof so it can barely hurt me. And then just try to roll out. But this rollout also is boosted and damaged by Defense Curl. I doubt they took that mechanic out. This should be the last one to max out our defense. Okay, now I need to heal. Can always buy more potions. We can't buy another Robin. Okay. Here we go. How much do we do? Not bad. It's super effective. We're going to increase in damage now, as long as we don't miss. Or if we flinch, screw that. Okay, we're kind of not in a great place. It has, what is that, an Oranberry? Frick. Cool. Oh, don't flinch, don't flinch. Well, flinching does give us a chance to heal. I feel this is the safest strategy I can do. Oh my god. What is a flinch? Like 50%? This is insane. You're gonna use a potion. Wow. Okay, well that lets me do a stronger rollout without you flinching me. So please don't flinch. Don't flinch. I'll do so much damage if I don't. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Phew. We beat Roxanne without losing anybody. Hey, give me that badge. Asshole. God. and you can have my axe. Hydrate. Okay, Dark Data. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. Yeah, woo. Fossilize. Oh. Okay, she gets fossilized. Damn here. I'm not using it now. I'm just curious who can learn it. Just loves pie. And I don't have high hopes that Loves Pie is gonna make it long enough for that to matter. Bullet C can anybody? Me or B can. I want to wait on that. I'm not using cut, but if I did, Chimney and Finn. Well, Finn already has a good scratch. Okay. Well, we don't even have to use cut. We have an axe now. Okay, bye. Now I gotta go deal with them. Don't take my goods. Boy, nobody wants your goods. Let me heal. I'm a little sad we didn't get that Badoo earlier. But honestly, almost everything else in that route I wanted more than a Badoo anyways, but we didn't. I wish we had the extra Pokemon in the PC for safety. Yeah, that was a scary battle. That Baltoy kind of terrified me. It was 3 levels higher. Yeah, it was strong against most of our party that could really do much. If we didn't have that defense curl rollout strat, I don't know what we would have really done. We probably would have had to lose somebody. Time to heal, check the wallpaper we made. Do you mean the one in the PC that we just got? I don't know which one's new. Oh, friends. Ugh. I guess. Not a fan, but we did work hard for that. Okay, cool. Whismer. We have one of you. I don't remember if we figured out anything's wrong with sound. Not fairy. Grass is fine, I guess. We're doing this battle the slow way, but we need XP, so that was a lot of damage. That kind of scared me. You'd assume space is strong in song? Why? I'm sure there's plenty of types that are strong in song. There's 65 types. Oh, God. We're faster, though, so we'll finish it off with an absorb. And we didn't even level up. Cool. Sound can't travel, but it's not sound, it's song. It's very specifically song type. Never underestimate the power of song. Okay, Pico. Whoa. What do you got? Fungus. Okay, that's sus and... or just sus type. Oh, you have a grass move and ghost move. Or boring flying, right? So we can actually be hit by ghost. Let's try gust. You're weak to ghost, but even with a crit, that shouldn't be fatal at this point. But there's the crit, and it was almost fatal. You have ghost and grass. We'll do Jiminy, because I don't want to risk Finn. And I don't know... I don't know. Is Song good against Sus? It's neutral. Well, that's fine. Struggle Bug, how's Bug against Sus? Well, neutral. Quick attack, cool. Okay. Yeah. Give me back the Devon parts. Well, you can do that. I kind of... Heal me. Heal me. Heal me. None of you heal me. You're all useless. Cool. I don't want to do a battle yet. I want to heal. Pineapple berries. Makes me want pineapple. Pineapple's so good. Love pineapple. Why is pineapple so delicious? I don't want to talk to you. I want to go heal. Great, cool. Get out of here. No, I don't want to come with you. I want to go heal. No, no, let me go heal. Pen, pineapple, apple, and pen. No, let me go heal. I don't want to do this yet. Start a Pineapple Lovers Guild. I don't care about Steven. Steven! I don't care about the Pokenav. I forgot you don't get a map in this game till you beat the first gym and do a little thing after. Like, oh. Okay, you know what? You healed me. You're a cool person. Thank you, Pops. Thanks, Gramps. Smell you later. Steven. Oh, I just want stuff. Give me stuff. Give me stuff. Is there stuff in your trash can? Is there stuff in this trash can? I don't care. Give me stuff. Cool. I don't have fossils. Give me stuff. I forgot to talk to you. No, you don't have stuff. Do you have stuff? Do you have stuff? What you? Stuff? Oh. Get out of here unless you have stuff for me. Oh, thanks for the stuff. Match call. Oh. No, I don't want to. I don't want to talk to your president on the phone. You know, it looks like a Digivice. Get out of here. Wallace is a champion in Emerald? Yeah, Wallace is champion. What about that? What do you have? Oh, cool. Get out of here. Don't want to look at you. I actually want Cottonelle in the front. Someone cares about Steven here? Oh, Inheritance and I are not referring to that Steven. Sarah with a Diglett. Did I check what Diglett was? I did. It was Smash. Smash type. Smash weak to Fairy? No. That's worrisome. I'm getting a leech sheet in there before I start missing with everything. Give me your life. Your nutrients. You're just gonna keep sand attacking. Okay, so Fairy Wind did more damage. Which makes sense because it's higher base power, but Grass wasn't anything useful against Smash. It didn't even do an actual attack to me the entire time. It just did status moves. Clink. I think we saw what Clink was in typing. Something Guys. Was it just Steel Guys? Don't remember. Prime Steel Guys. Well, hopefully you still can be burned. Neutral damage. So either Guys or Prime resist fire. Cool. And special defense fire. Try Eldritch Blast. Crit, sure, cool. Break Topple Launch. Your Pokemon's Gorgeous Fur? What Pokemon do you have that have Gorgeous Fur? Gulpin? I don't think that thing has fur, unless that yellow thing on its head is fur. What are you? Of course. You do, oops. Huh? Can I see your other party members? I can, what the heck? Normal is your only damaging move. Okay, Fairy? Is that strong against these nuts? No. Cool, and we are poisoned. Can I absorb these nuts? Oh yeah, it still has liquid ooze, so... I know my phrasing, I know what I said. I think it's weak to these nuts. What do I think these nuts are weak to? Flying? Ghost? Water? Song? Bug? Yeah, let's see how songs are against these nuts. No. And now yawn kinda sucks. Cool. Struggle bug. Come on, be weak to bug. These nuts are, well, not weak to bug, but it did enough to knock it out. And we're asleep. Cool. Slugma. That was liquid. It was liquid these nuts. Dang it! Yeah, I remember. Inheritance, I remember. I don't know what either are weak to. Logically, my head still liquid is weak. That grass be strong, it's liquid, but I don't know. Wait a minute, you have Ember. That was a bad choice. Okay, let's try Eldritch blasting these nuts and liquid. Either of them? No, not very effective. And of course you have a rock move. That's great. His ball good against these nuts? No, and now we're locked into this. Well, not locked into it long. Burn us, burn us, burn us! Dang it. I kind of just want to try to wake up. I want to wake up! And make up! Your dog agrees. There we go. Also, you did not honor the sleep clause. You put 2 of my Pokemon to sleep. Nine out of dogs agree. Liquid these nuts. I don't know why I'm still doing this. It's not very effective, but like this thing can't really hurt Robin. Okay, so that battle was abysmal. Okay, first of all, we can't make it to the Pokemon Center without a fainting happening, so let's antidote. Second, we don't have... Oh, we do have something to cure sleep. We have Chesto berries. Oops, and a lot of them. Third, I will switch and let Love's Pie take the wheel. Oh, potion. Okay, that's not horrible, I guess. Okay, that's how I want to do it. I want to do them one at a time. Vulpix. Okay, that's new. What is that? Fire and Fluffy makes sense. Doesn't have a fire attack though. It has a Fluffy attack. Is its only damaging move. Is flying strong against Fluffy? I don't remember if that was a thing. Ball is life count. Yeah, but it was funnier what I said. Okay. Oh! Who are you dragging out? Okay, well, I'm not worried about your Fluffy attack, so, I think you resist all my attack. No. Yeah, you should resist all my attacks. I can at least Leech Seed you. Baby doll eyes. My attack power, that doesn't matter because I only have special attacks. Just verify that I remember correctly about it resisting fairy. Yep. Cool. Okay. Man, Absorb's gonna do like no damage, so. Okay, guess Robin's coming out. Make up your mind. Well, you're gonna be weak to Bubble, so that's easy enough. Okay. Oh, boy. I definitely wanted Jerry's phone number. I had Jerry calling me at all hours. Okay, Janice. Another Gulpin. That's just these nuts, right? Yeah. Oh my god, stop poisoning stuff. It sucks in this gen. Okay. Cool. Antidote. I want to see if any of you wanted me to give you my number. No? Okay, cool. Good, I didn't want any of your numbers. Neither do you. I might as well check this one person over here. Okay. That should be enough, right? Right? Yeah. Okay, let's talk to this kid down here. No, you don't want it either. Okay. So, time to go to the next town. That'd be cool if we get a second badge today. Okay, cool. Registered May. Oh. I was spamming A. Crap. Okay, well... Torkoal. That's probably bad. Wait. You're just fire? Also, why does it say original trainer is me? That's weird. You're just fire, though? Poison, normal, and fire attack. So we want to get... We don't want Mirby in there. Robin would be better here. Okay, glad we got that out, because it would have been weak to that smog. We're also weak to that smog, so that's not great. That didn't do much damage. Okay, we dodged smog, though. That means Gender is weak to poison. A crit would take us out. Let's switch in here. I'm too worried if a crit's gonna take Robin out. Or he just missed, but I still think I made the right choice. Eldritch Blast. That's not great. Come on, take it out, take it out, take it out. Okay, we should finish it off this turn, and then she has her starter. Natural Gift. I guess we'll get rid of Growl. Bubble Beam, okay. Get rid of Bubble. Okay, and oh, rubbish 14. Jeez, there's a lot of XP. Fiend's 14. Flame charge. I don't think flame charge existed back then. So Howl's only helping Scratch. Well, it would help flame charge then, but still, I don't really plan to use Howl probably. Top Leo. Water Song? Water Silly. And it does have a silly attack now. A level 1 squirt gag that will surely soak the foe. Okay, let's try just absorb. Well, vibes, I guess either vibes or grass are weak to silly. That sucks. If it's okay, well, this is well, stuff. Fluffy is weak to water, so that's not good. They're also weak to water. I think Boring is weak to water. Let's. That stinks. I really wanted a Ludicolo. Special attack fell, that's good. Special attack falling, still good. What? It did 13 damage last time. I lowered its special. We just lost 2 Pokemon in a row. We don't really have a choice at this point. Oh, that's gonna one-shot us. I don't think we can do anything. I think this is gonna wipe our team. I think we're party wiping here. Yeah, we're party wiping here. Okay. So, I need to figure out what our plan is. First I'm gonna save state while I think. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I might call it for this stream and put up a poll in the Discord with some options on how we're going to tackle this moving forward. Don't need to give any answers right now. I'm just thinking aloud. Save it for the poll, but what I'm thinking possibilities. One is that we just count as a party wipe and start from scratch again with another Nuzlocke, same rules. The second is to count it as a party wipe, start again with a Nuzlocke, but level keep everything within one level thanks to Infinity Candy. Make it a little overpowered, but it might make up for crazy stuff like that, where one Pokemon can sweep our entire party because there's so many types. The third option would be to count this as a loss, but continue with the new rule of things leveled up to keep within one level and try to see if we go from there. And then the final option I'm probably going to put in the poll is to give up on the Nuzlocke and just continue as a normal playthrough, which I've never done with Pokemon before. I'm probably going to put those in the Discord. I kind of want to give everybody, even people that aren't here, a chance to vote. And I took some psychic damage from that battle, so I kind of just am fine with ending it a little earlier. But that's my thoughts. I'm gonna put a poll, see what people want to see with this going forward. I might put a fifth option of just like if people aren't interested in seeing this continue and switch games. But I think people have been, in general, I think viewers have enjoyed this. I think just clearly something isn't working. Because the problem is there's just so many types. There's just too many types. That is really hard to make a team that doesn't have some random Pokemon come in and sweep with its two different types of moves. The level up thing might help, but if people really don't care about it being a Nuzlocke, we could just do a normal run.